Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, I'm going to showcase a really quirky team I used against Alton. Yes, I know, I already made a video showing like 4 teams beating him up, but I needed one more team to have 15 teams for Otherworld Exploration this season, and I was able to squeeze one out with some interesting leftovers, including a common and 2 heroes at 4-star. Level 90, not even 5-star. Alright, so this was a fun one to play around with on stream. I actually intended to make a video on the Urzilas boss today, but instead we got distracted with this because of giveaways and some other stuff. And this was fun though, I really wanted to showcase it. I thought it was worth showing because you might be in the same situation where you're just trying to squeeze out one more team, and maybe you just have some people that you know are not great and you don't really want to invest in them. Well, I invested in 2 DPS that were 4-star, didn't even make them 5-star, and I think it was worth the effort to have another easy 22 million team, keeping in mind that, yeah, my alliance does have all of the buffs, but yours could get there too as long as your group is active. But before I get into showing that, this video is sponsored by Dragonheir, and we are on to Season 2, brand new season, brand new game, here with our Chaos Shadow bosses, the same ones that come after the Ardreth event, but it's a lot easier because we have those alliance bonuses, and we've been able to grind more to work on getting more teams ready, right? But yeah, I'm also very excited for the Elminster collab, so make sure you guys stay tuned for next week, February 23rd. We have the D&D collab, and I will also have a birthday live stream and be streaming for the D&D event as well. So lots of excitement, and I have giveaways to come, so many things, all the things, and let me roll the footage. Alright, I have no idea if this is gonna work. We have no aura either. Oh god. A level 72 trying to be a DPS, which really is just not gonna happen, but we're gonna pretend it is. Elvis is our tank. I really just need to level up the 2 DPS, which are 2 melee frost people. And Alton's one of the best bosses, probably the only really good boss to take melee against because he hit his ultimate and his battle skill hit randomly. We have Voresh and Witch's Remains. Okadir. Okay, Elvis is in Hugo's Blast Jar and Mona Lisa set. Trollgar is in the belt to give bonus damage based on how many melee are in the team. Meredith is our common healer. And Ancestral Protection in the Horn. This is a hot mess of interesting stuff. I like it though, I like it. I have no idea what's gonna work, but we're gonna try. Or how far we'll make it. I think my reality is I'm just gonna have to level things up when I'm done with this stream. Go farm some, runes for the... what are they called? Crystals. For starring them up to 5-star. Because they are my DPS after all. But it's hilarious. Alright, so how we doing with this? 15 million! With my little baby team, it's surviving. How the hell is this surviving? Voresh is doing more heals than Meredith. Go Voresh. Who needs a real healer? I think people... this is why Voresh is always the #1 pick from the epic box, and I still hold by that. He does everything. He can be damage. He can be healing. He can be debuffer. He's a great Witch's Remains candidate. Now, with this season, with the debuff thing for Season 2, he's a Cyril set candidate. See, look at the value of the Ancestral Protection set. Meredith, our healer, is actually getting the most damage taken. She was taking the heat off the guys in the front. But now we're dying. But we're at 18.9 million with 2 4-star DPSs. I don't think I can complain. This is definitely a 22 million team once I just level them up. We are absolutely going to save this team but not save this run. 19 million with 2 freaking 4-star DPSs. A common healer. Yeah, I think that's pretty impressive. I will take it. So, I need to make sure that, okay, this is saved. The equipment is saved. I think that's impressive. I have to, I mean, of course I'm like stretching it with some legendary artifacts, but they're freaking not even 5-star champions. So, take away the legendary artifacts, make these 2 DPS actually be 5-star, and you're good to go. And these are 2 very underrated, pretty meh, boring in most content, frost heroes, because Trollgar kind of sucks because he gets rid of the frost. And Okadir is a good frost applier, but he's melee. You'd be better off using Rava in a lot of cases. And if you're going to use a melee DPS as like your in a frost team as like your goblin team, you're going to use Usha because she's even better than him, even though he's a legendary. So that's a really funny combination of stuff going on here. But I feel like that was really cool to try it live and showcase what you can do with some leftovers. Pulling out, like, Voresh is my leftover because I took him out of my main team because I didn't need him. And then Meredith, the freaking common healer, trying her best. And she's an ancestral protection, so the boys in the front take a little less damage. So funny. I love it. But yeah, this is going to take a little bit of leveling to get it to be that, but I think I can do that today, so... Still a fun showcase. I'm happy to show that a little bit. Alright, in that same team that I was playing with, I did a couple improvements, and here we are, 22.4 million with 2 4-star heroes. Legendaries, sure, but they're actually not that great. You'd be better off with Usha and Rava or Usha and Rowena, to be honest. Okadir is fully booked, though. I do have to say that, because I know I booked him a long time ago. Trollgar has no books. Meredith is a common hero that we cannot book, so there's that one. Voresh, of course, is booked. I use him everywhere. And I did end up booking Elvis. So my changes from what I showed to now is booking Elvis, the tank, because I feel like I'm going to need him. And I mean, we use so many teams and all this stuff now, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same every season. And he had the recharging speed penalty is really handy, and it was enough. Oh, the other change was Okadir was level 72, but 4-star. So they're both 2 4-star, not even wasting my ascension materials to get them to rank 5, right? Didn't even have to bother putting them to 5-star. Was able to get it to squeeze by. And with the same gear and everything as I already showed, I think. Yeah, this one I didn't change except for the level and the books on Elvis, who's an epic. So pretty fun to see just like a weird makeshift team with a couple pretty meh legendaries and a common hero thrown in. And we're definitely not containing all the components. There's no attack penalty. There's a lot of things kind of missing for an ideal team here, but we made it work. And if you haven't already, be sure to download Dragonheir Silent Gods now using the link in the description or the pinned comment. It's available on Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, and Epic Games.